What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for June 12th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that being said, let's fill the grid. Okay, I'm going to take a look for the New York Times trick real quick. I see 7, 2 here, so I'm going to compare it against this row. We still need a 7 and 2 in this row, and it can't go in this box. So we have 3 open cells. We do have a 7 here, so let's place that 7. And the 2 is going to point in here, so there'll be a 2 up here somewhere. I'm going to put a 2 over here. Oop. But that's not the trick. That's just place digit and markings. I do notice down here at the bottom, this actually is the trick. We have a 6, 8, and 7 here in box 8, and none of those given digits are in this row. This is row 8 down here. So row 8, of course, needs 8, 6, and 7, and we also have 9, 5, and 4 in that row already outside of box 8. So 8, 6, and 7 can only go here, here, or here in row 8. And so I'll fill that in. We do have a 7 up top that sees this cell, so this is only going to be 8, 6. We have an 8 that sees this cell, so this is only a 6, 7. And a 6 sees this cell, so this is only 7, 8. And so this leaves a triple behind here in this box. And so that's going to be 1, 2, and 3 is the remaining digits for the row. And this one here can't be a, this one here can't be a 1 because of this one. So we have a 1, 2, 3 right here. So that leaves the only place for 4, 5, and 9 are going to be in these 3 cells in this box. So even if you don't notice the 8, 6, 7 triple the way I explained it there, if you notice the given 9, 5, and 4 pointing into this box, the only 3 places for 9, 5, and 4 are in these 3 cells. All right, and we have a 5, 4 that sees this cell, so this has to be 9. We have 5 and 5 looking into this box, so that's going to be a 5 right there. And this is going to be a 4. So over here we can mark 4s. What else can we do? So in this triple, if you notice, the 6s are limited to this box over here. This can't be a 6 because of the 6 that's pointing down. So we have 6 and 6, and that points into this box. And we're going to mark 6s right here. And I think that's about all we can do with that. So is there anything else? 7, 5, 4. Oh, 7. So 7 is going to be limited to these 2 cells. 7 points across, so 7 over here is going to be limited to these 2 cells. 4 and 4 look up here. And let's see, 8 and 8 is going to be up here somewhere. 8 and 8 over here is going to be in one of these 2 cells. 5 and 5 look up here, puts 5 in one of these 2 cells. 5 points across here, this 5 points up. Nine and 9 is pointing over here, so we'll have 9 over here somewhere. All right, so let's go back up top. We have 7. We already did 7s. 2s. 2 is going to be up here somewhere. One. Oh, 1. Okay, 1 looks across. 1 looks up. That's going to give us a hidden pair right here. So let's look at the rest of the, well, let's look at the rest of the row. All right, so we need a, for the row, we need 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Let me just see, 5 and 5. I want to fill in what I can. This is going to be filling in, there's 5 cells. Let's just fill it in. Since we found this hidden pair, I want to fill that in. So let's think about it. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So 2, 3, 4. So this is C's 2, 9. So this is down to 3, 4, 8. Oh, I'm not going to mark that yet. There's just too many candidates. The 2 looking down here, I notice this 2, this can't be a 2 because of this triple here. So we do have 2's in one of these 2 cells. And come over here and mark 2's right there. Oh, 7. So 7 and 7 look into this box. This 7 looks across. 7 and 7 now point over here, and the 7 looks down. All right. Yeah, we'll come back up. We'll come back up to this because I'm looking over here, and let's see. We need 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Well, 8. Okay, 8 points up, so 8 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. And we have 2 8's pointing up to this box. So that does put 8 in one of these 2 cells now, because the 8's point. We don't have any 8's over here, so 8 and then 6. Okay, 6 looks across here. And 6, so that's going to put 6 in one of these 2 cells. That does point down to this cell right here, so that makes this a 7. And that points up here, makes this a 7. And that 7 here points over here, makes this an 8. And this is a 7 now. Okay, and that points up here to this. We can make that an 8. Now we can pencil in 8's up here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. We can place the last digit over here. That's a 6. 6 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. All right. All right, where do I go now? Let's just look at the rest of this box here. We need, what can this be? This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be 5, 6, 7, 8. It could be 9. So this is a 3, 4, 9. This is not 1, 2. Could be 3, 4. Not 5, 6, 7. Could be 8. And it could also be 9. So 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. This could be everything except 8. 3, 4, 6, 9. 3, 4, 6, 9. All right, so this is all filled out now. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Now let's just go down and see what else we can do. This is down to 4, so let's think about these numbers here. This is 2, 3, 4, 8. So this one here is just 3, 8. This is 2, 3, 8. This is 2, 3, 4, not 8. And this is just 3, 4. So over here in the other side here, we need a 1. We do need a 1. And so 1 is going to be limited, has to be right here, actually. And this is just 2, 3. We can place another 1 right here. So you have these ones, and this one looks across. So 1 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. Let's stay down here and just fill this in. We're down to 4 in the box. 2, 3, 6, and 9. This is 2, 3, 9. This is 2, 3, 6, or 9. Not very limited. 2, 3, 6, or 9. And just 2, 3. Okay. What can we do here? 4s. We never marked 4s up here. Should have done that because that was given. 2, 3, 4, 9 for this column. 2, 3, 9, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 9. Remember, 2 is up here. Let's mark that. Remember the 2 pointing over here. So I'm just going to mark it at this point since we're filling in a bunch of digits, a bunch of candidates. This box is 2, 3, 6, 9. Is what we need. So 2, 3, 6 right here. 2, 3, 6, 9. This 2, 3, 9. So we're not finding much here. This box is down to 4. We need 2, 3, 6, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. And these also can be all 4 of them. 2, 3, 6, 9. There's got to be something here. Four. Okay, so 4, we can mark that over here in this row. One, 2, 3, 6 in this column. 1, 2, 3. Or no, this can't be 2, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. Okay. Let's look at this row. We need 2, 3, 6, 9. 2, 3, and 9. 2, 3. 2, 3, 6, 9. There's a surprise. So this can't be 6 though. Remember the 6 points. So that is just 2, 3, 9. 2, 3, 9. And we have 2, 3, 9. So we do have a triple here. So this is the only place for 6 in this row. So we have a 6 pointing here. These 6s point down. And 6 points here. So this has to be a 6. Okay, that's going to be helpful. So the 1, 3 now points down here and gives us a 2. That makes this a 3 and this a 1. All right, so 3 can take that out of here. So this is 2, 6, 9. Three, okay. 3 is part of this pair. 3 is going to be over here somewhere in this in these 2 rows. That eliminates 3 from here and here. Puts 3 somewhere in here. So this column needs 2, 4, 6, 9. So this is only 2, 4, 9. This is 2. This cannot be 2. I got to remember the 2's point. 2, 4, 6, 9. So does that doesn't do much right at the moment. This is 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 right here. Okay, we got a 4 pointing up at that cell. Okay, neither of these can be 6. I should have seen that. So that gives us a 2, 9 pair. That gives us a 3 here. Okay, so this cannot be a 3 anymore. It could never have been. I should have seen that from this pair. This is a triple now. It's a 2, 8, 9. So this is just 8, 9. This is 2, 8, 9. This is also just 8, 9. So this has to be a 2. 2. So this is an 8, 9 pair. That means this can't be a 9 and this can't be a 9. This is 4. This is 6. This is not 6 anymore. And none of these, none of these are 4. Okay, so this is actually a 3, 8, 9 triple that takes 9 out of here. Gives us a 4, 6 pair. That's a 4, that's a 6. This cannot be 4. So we're left with 2, 3, 9 in the column. This has to be 2 or 9. That gives us a 2, 9 in this row. It eliminates 2, 9 right there. And so what's the best way to do this? So we got a 2, 3, 9 triple in the box. So we have 1, 4, 5, and 6 right here. So 6 has to be here. 1 has to be here. 4 has to be here. And what about, and 5. So they're all marked. So this can't be, or this has to be a 1. This has to be 6. So we got a 4, 5 pair. The 3 was pointing right here. That's a 6. 2, 3, 9 in the box. That's the 6. 6 points down here. Remember, we had 6 limited to these 2 cells, so that's a 6. 2, 3, 9. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go. Let's place something here. How about this cell? What is this? 2, 3, 8, 9 is what we need in the column. There's 4 remaining in the column. So 2, 3, 8, 9. So this is only 3, 8, 9. This column is 2, 3, 4, 9. Can't be a 2. And this column is 2, 3, 5, 9. So it's 3, 5, 9. I'm probably just not seeing something here. 4. This 4, okay, points across. That's not a 4. And so that makes this a 4. Okay. So we got 2, 3, 9 in the column. This is just 2, 5. Let's just make sure about that. 1, 2. This actually could be 3. This could be 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it could be 9 also. 2, 3, 5, 9. All right, so help me out here, people. What am I not seeing? Oh, 3, 8. 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8. Okay, that eliminates 3 from this cell. That makes it a 4. That resolves the 4, 5 pair. Resolves the 5, 1 pair up here. That resolves the 1, 3 pair. That points over here. So 3 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. We got a 2. Oh, that's not resolved yet. Five, 3, 8. Oh my gosh. This should be the easy part of the puzzle. Oh man, sorry people. Two, three, nine, two. Oh, 289, 289 right here. The only place for 5 is right here. All right. So the 5, okay. I'm probably still going to get stuck. So 3's point. 3's are over here. That's not very helpful. Wow, why is this the hard part here? Three, nine. The 3's. The 3's point right here. This is not 3. 2, 9 points down here. That makes this a 3. Okay, this is 2, 3, 8, 2. It's not 3. This should be, let's see, it's not a 3. So this is an 8, 9 pairs. It has to be the 9. This is 8, 3, 9, 2, or no, it's not a 9. This is not 9, so this is a 2. This is 3, 2, 9, 8, 9, 3, 2, 8, 2, 9. Oh, no, no, no. No, this is a 3. This is 9. Okay. 9 and 2 and 9, and we're finally done. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so I don't know why at the end there I was just having trouble seeing everything, and that was just really the collapse of the puzzle. So I'm not even going to talk about that. But we did have the New York Times trick at the beginning, which I think was helpful, but didn't actually help us. We got a little bit out of that. What we expect out of the New York Times trick, but we still had to do a lot of work on this one to crack it. So I'm trying to think what was one of the things. So I think up here in this box, finding this 1-5 pair, and that eventually led to pointing 6s, which pointed down to this cell and placed that digit. And I think that's what kind of got the ball rolling a little bit. It still took 22 minutes, but that's okay. I mean, it's, sometimes they take a little longer than others. And I'll go back, of course, and see if there were other hidden pairs that might have been key. We did have a lot of hidden pairs. Up here we had the 1-3 hidden pair, and I think we had a couple others, but I think the New York Times trick, and then up here in that box, like I said, finding this 1-5 pair, and then also looking at all the remaining candidates in these cells, it was helpful to me. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.